quite there.
I know we're not there, but if you get started, I won't remember.
Okay,
Or I will, but smoother this
so
way.
we're just waiting for a quorum a little bit. We're
Yeah.
right at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, we still got some people coming in.
No, we got quorum right there. Zach is the quorum maker and Amber.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Your team. You want to hold off for another minute?
Yeah, probably so. I would imagine there. I'm expecting a couple other people to show up.
Yeah.
And guys, I expect this to be a short meeting. I'm just wanting to give you a couple of updates on a couple of Wadsworth and Rock McCarran, mostly just to let you know where you're at, so you're not surprised or something, or somebody asks you a question, you're like, they did what?
Right.
Well, I think we can start. We do have a quorum, so if you guys want to start.
Okay.
All right. I will call this meeting of the Technical Advisory Committee of the Truckee River Flood Management Authority to order this Friday, May 30th, 2025. The time is currently 10:01 a.m. Marty, could I please have roll call and establishment of quorum?
Yes. So Janelle Thomas,
Present.
Chris Bronzik, Trina Magoon, Mary Horvath,
Here.
Joe Coudrier, John Simpson,
I'm here.
Rob Beadart,
Here.
Ashley Elson, Amber Sosa,
Here.
Donnie Gilman, Kathy Canfield, Donna Noel, Zachary Carter, Chris Fredson. One, 4, 5. You have 6. That's a quorum. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Moving on to item 2, public comment. During this comment period, any person is invited to comment on any topic, regardless of whether it is listed on the agenda or not. Action may not be taken on any matter raised during this public comment period until the agenda item is opened or the matter is specifically listed on a future agenda. Those who wish to comment on an item that has been listed on this agenda may, if they prefer, comment when that item has been opened for consideration by the board and before action is taken. Comment must be made as described above and is limited to 3 minutes per person. Do we have anybody who wishes to make public comment?
I'm not seeing any. For the record, I see Donna has just joined.
Okay. Welcome, Donna. Moving on to item 3, approval of the TAC agenda for Friday, May 30th, 2025. I will open it to a motion or any comments.
I motion to approve the agenda. I'm
Thank
sorry,
you,
the
Mary.
meeting minutes or wait, I'm sorry, agenda or meeting minutes?
Agenda. Yeah.
Agenda.
I'll second.
I have a second from Zachary. I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Yeah, it passes unanimously. Item 4, discussion and possible action to approve the draft minutes for the Friday, April 25th, 2025 TAC meeting. This would be the meeting minutes, Mary.
I motion to approve the meeting minutes.
Great.
They're in my mind because I just read them.
Yep. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, thank you, Zachary. I have a motion and a second. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Motion carries unanimously. Okay, item number 5, announcements. George Robeson, you have the floor.
I don't think I have any announcements besides our new employee Matt Wieland is really going to town on our monitoring network and storm warning network, and looking at all our gauges, really trying to get an idea of what we have, how we can improve it, and how we can help other people. So he's been in contact with the Weather Service and others. If you're interested and have some interest, or what about this gauge? What about that gauge? He would be a good person to talk to. That's Matt Wieland. And he's been on, not even, I don't even think he's been on a month yet, but he's really taking charge and getting out there and looking at all the gauges. Right now, he's out at Boca and Stampede, where we have a couple of gauges. So, anyways, that's just a resource now that we haven't had really since Ed Evans retired. So
I'll definitely be calling him.
All right. If there are no other announcements, we'll move on to item number 6. Report and discussion of the status of the Wadsworth Pedestrian Bridge Replacement Project and the construction contract, which has been signed and is moving forward in a work plan and schedule. George, again.
Okay, yeah, this is just a brief update to let you know on May 9th, the board did approve the contract of it's a little over 2.4 million to construct the bridge. The construction date is next summer because it has to be done outside of the school year because it is so heavily used by students going to school from that one neighborhood over to where the school is. So we don't have time to get a bridge fabricated before this summer. So yeah, that it will be next summer. So we've already talked to the constructor about that. That would be MKD, and we've talked to them about that. That's what they're planning. But we are also working on just more logistics of the planning with our representative from JUB as well as MKD. And we also passed the agreement with Washoe County because that is a Washoe County bridge. And we are providing a service to get that thing more hydraulically efficient, but we're also getting a new bridge out of the deal. So we want to hand that back as a new bridge that the county really likes and doesn't go, why did TRFMA do this and that? So we want to work closely with you with your staff, Janelle, and
Yep.
make sure that we're doing everything up to county standards. So any interaction you want to have with us, please, contact us offline on that. But that was also passed on May 9th. And I believe the county did that on consent recently as well.
Yes, we did. Mhm. Yep.
So there isn't much to say about that. We are going to go out and look at the bridge. Just the owner's rep, which is JUB, myself, and some of the representatives from the construction company, just talk about the site and schedule and things like that, and informally. And then we're also working on a work plan and official schedule.
Okay, cool.
So that's my update. Is there any questions about that, about Wadsworth and where we're going with that? Okay, that's all I have for that one. Told you it was going to be quick.
I know, look at us. All right, so moving on to item 7, presentation and discussion of the status of the Rock to McCarran design project, including debrief from the working group meeting of May 28th, 2025. George.
Okay, once again, I'm going to take the liberty of just doing mostly a debrief. Marty just sent you guys all a bunch of links. One is a YouTube of the whole presentation, which it turned out really well technically. I mean, the quality of the video and everything is very well, and there were questions and answers, and so it's a very nice resource to have. There was also a news article that was, very good coverage for us. I mean, I'm not saying that's totally accurate, but it was good coverage. And then we had other resources on the links as well. So everything is there. One thing I will want to say, and kind of summary of it all is these guys have done a great deal of work at this point now. They have really honed in, and they're trying to optimize the exact location of where this channel should be to meet like dozens of objectives at once. So that is going well. But there has been a lot of work done on that already. and they continue to hone that down and hone it in. There will be, as the city of Reno is aware, some drilling. I believe Sparks has been contacted as well. If you're not, you will be soon. Some drilling and some work on test pits. No test pits out in the streets or anything, but in our interior areas, some test pits, and then some drilling areas that do go out into Mill Street. The Corps requires us to do dry side tests, or not test pits, but drill sites to get characteristics of the soil at specified intervals. And we're just doing the minimum on that outside because one, I don't think it's that important, but the area around the levee is super important. But on the dry side, it may not be as important. But two, we don't want to keep the traffic out and all that kind of stuff and disrupt things. So they have presented a schedule and a plan, and that's going to be going forward soon and probably sometime in June. And if you have any questions about that, probably beyond the scope of this meeting, if there's questions, like detailed questions about that, but we can work with our team on that and get you whatever you need.
Anybody have any comments or questions for George? Hearing none. We're gonna
Okay,
zoom right along.
We
Oh,
got
Sorry,
one.
this is
Oh, go ahead, Zach. Sorry.
maybe we'll go a little bit slower. I think we
Yeah, no.
discussed this last time, but just wanted to verify that the geotechnical drilling is outside of the channel, outside of the ordinary high water mark.
Yeah, there's
correct?
no 408 nexus on these things. We're
Yeah.
keeping it. We don't need to be in the channel for this.
Okay.
It's
Perfect, thank
mostly
you.
regarding the levees and the ability of those levees to not have seepage problems or other kinds of problems. So it's really focused on where the levees are, which is well outside the channel in most cases. Although the north side gets close, but it's not, yeah, you're way outside the channel.
Okay. So more of a 408 side of things rather than 404.
Yeah, well, or 404 for that matter.
Thank you.
Anybody else? All right. Moving on to item 8. Review and discussion of possible agenda items for the June and July TRFMA Board of Director meetings. Michael Wolves.
Good morning, everyone. Right now, tentatively, we are not planning a June meeting. That will likely be canceled unless something comes up between now and then. And we're a ways out from the July meeting, so I don't have much detail for you there for our meeting on the 11th. However, we are anticipating that the 2 agreements with Reno and with the Carson Truckee Water Conservancy District for the Riverside Drive berm and flood wall should be presented at that meeting. We basically have agreed upon drafts for those two agreements. We have some minor holes to fill in as far as designs and that sort of thing, but we do anticipate that those agreements should be presented then, hopefully. And that'll be big because that will allow Reno on the berm restoration to move pretty quickly after that. So I think that's all we've got so far, George, unless I'm forgetting something.
We have our kind of pro forma stuff that we do on consent, for our budget and stuff like that. Although we do not present our June budget in July because that's under audit, but we would be presenting our May encumbrances and financials at that point. There may be some agreements that we may be working on our permit. We just lapsed our permit support for Vista Narrows. And so we're trying to backfill that back in. And so that might happen on July as well. And there could be an informational item on what is going on about financing with the entire project, because there's a lot of things going on in Congress right now. It is a very dynamic Congress and a very dynamic president doing a lot of executive orders that we have to keep track of. So anyways, we may have to have a little bit of an update on that. Any questions about that or suggestions like why aren't you doing this on July, or something like that?
Dead silence.
That's a good silence,
Okay.
though. I mean, it
Yeah.
really is.
Thank you,
But
Michael.
I mean, I don't want to waste your time. I did want to update you so you're not blindsided by something.
Yeah.
So we just didn't really have much to do, but I did feel like I needed to update you on those two items.
Okay. All right. Item number 9, committee member comments, requests, and future agenda items. Does anybody have any suggestions? Trina?
Yeah, hi. I don't recall when.
Oh, I can barely hear you.
Oh, let me see if I can. I tried to.
We do have your
Can you-
subtitles up, but yeah.
How about this one?
Still pretty quiet.
How about this one? How about this one?
No.
Okay.
See.
hang on a second.
Sounds like you're drowning in the middle of a pool. I'm trying to hear you from underwater.
Sounds, yeah, kind of muffled. We can see the captions at the bottom of what you're saying.
Okay, how about this one?
That's better.
That's yeah, that's better.
Well, now
It's
I
not
can't hear
great,
you guys,
but-
so give me a second.
Okay.
And just so you guys all know, I posted Matt's contact information in the chat in case
Oh.
you want to contact him.
Thank you. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Better.
Hooray, I can hear you, you can hear me. Thank you. I I don't recall when the chair and vice chair are elected, but given that Joe's last day will be July 11th, I think a future agenda item, we need to elect a new vice chair.
Yeah.
And so I wasn't sure if we will have a June TAC, but that would likely be the time to do that.
Yeah, we'll put that on the next TAC regardless. June is right around July 4th. I don't know about quorums and stuff on that meeting, but if we have it, we'll do that.
The TAC is on June 24th.
No, I meant it's like closer to July 4th. It's that end of June thing.
Okay, I just wanted to bring that up that we won't have a vice chair here very shortly.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do it the next meeting for sure.
All right. Anybody else? All right, item 10, public comment. During this comment period, any person is invited to speak on any topic that is not listed as an action item on this agenda. Action may not be taken on any matter raised during this public comment period until the matter is specifically listed on a future agenda. Comment must be made as described and is limited to 3 minutes per person. Anyone want to speak?
I don't see anyone.
A bunch of shy people tonight. All right, so item 11 is adjournment, and we are adjourned at 10:19 a.m. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks,
Thanks,
everybody.
everybody.
Time.
Thank you.
Bye.